Hello.
Hello and welcome back to Neil and Jan's Reselling.
On this lovely sunny Sunday.
So we're doing this intro. This is Sunday. It will be for Sunday morning, and we're heading to what car boot sale?
Are we pretending it's earlier now?
Yeah, we're pretending it won't.
It's not really. It's later, but if it were earlier, it would have been on our way to
Shoreham flyover car boot sale
on Sunday 30th of May 2021.
And we forgot to do an intro when we were there, so we're now doing it. We're now doing it here. So welcome to our channel. If you haven't been to this channel before, if you like looking at car boot sale stuff and people wandering around car boot sales and then what we get, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit the bell for notifications. And yeah, so have a quick look. I forgot to empty the camera of data, so I only captured a little bit. So now there'll be the bit of us actually, or me walking around, see what we get, and see you in a minute. Okay, so the first bit, we got to the boot sale, and so much of the stuff wasn't out properly.
Oh yeah, you definitely will.
A lot of the tables were still half empty.
Thank you very much.
So there's some games here. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that I recognise particularly. There's Twister down there, but there's nothing that I'm seeing that grabs my eye that I want to buy. Also having a quick look on the table for puzzles, but I can't see any puzzles there that are over 1,000 pieces.
And it's all for charity.
It's a very nice trolley that man has. I do like the orange wheels on there, they're quite nice. Again, as you can see, the tables are still quite empty. I do end up actually coming back round this twice to go back round all the ones that I hadn't looked at with all the stuff out.
We're keeping this, yeah? Put them back in the car.
So there's quite a few lampshades just there, but again, lampshades is not something that I'm particularly into.
Morning.
Just hoping to get lots of good stuff. So just keep going back to the car, backwards and forwards, backwards.
Yeah, I use it for sort of things and festivals.
Yeah,
Handy, aren't they?
they are. It's a nice dog's water bowl there, but I missed it when I was actually there. And there's a coffee making thing there that I also missed.
Brilliant, lovely.
I love this this guy's way of doing it. He had a 50p, £1 and £2 table.
Yeah.
Just picking up this nice little camera, Olympus camera.
Cable's 50p and in that box.
Right.
This is
How much-
£1.
This is pound, is it?
Yeah, that's £2.
Brilliant.
Trying to be organised, but not really.
Well, that's £1 for that camera.
Thank you.
What's the prices on your end table?
Oh, they're our miscellaneous table.
How much are you looking for the DVD player?
£2. It works. The only thing I haven't got is the remote.
Right.
Well, I have, but since my daughter's place in South London, so.
Oh. Yeah, let's go for £2.
It'll work, it definitely works.
Definitely works.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't like seeing stuff I don't like.
brilliant. Guys, nice little DVD player. So is the sat nav £2 there?
Yes.
TomTom sat nav. It's got to be Yeah, worth go for that £2, as well. isn't it?
Lovely.
Brilliant. What else have you got in here? What's
That's £5. That is. That's
Right.
it's a digital camera.
right?
You just spin it round, and in there somewhere. Oh, in there. You've also got like a 360 head. There's a bonnet.
Oh, really?
360s. Yeah.
This is That's a all working. really
yeah.
interesting camera.
Yeah, it's got this memory card there for it as well. In there, so lovely.
£5. Brilliant. Sorry, I'm back to doing this humming thing again.
You're into electrical stuff.
Yeah, have you got
Everything there's 50p.
you got any more electrical stuff there? What we got here? Yeah, it's not quite my thing.
No, that's fine.
Um,
I'll show you as well.
Yeah, no, it's really appreciated.
No worries.
Excellent. Well, have a great day anyway. Thank you. Now, I probably should have picked that up, but I don't know if people are still buying them. I don't know what they're kind of worth. I really need to do some research on that. So, but yeah, I probably should have picked it up. I probably would have got it at a really good price. But maybe next time. It's a nice little camera, Samsung. And an Olympus. So definitely going to want to have those. That was a really old camera, and I haven't got, looks like Toshiba binoculars, but I can't seem to open them. But it feels really, really light. It's really odd. I don't even manage to get into them. I'll just put them back. So, but definitely these two
How much
cameras.
are you looking for your old film cameras? Well, yeah.
What? Those two?
Yeah.
Fiver for the two.
5 for 2? Yep, I'll do that. Oh, that's so cool out.
Well, mate, thank you.
Excellent, cheers.
Thank you, bud.
Okay, something else that you've just seen in the trolley. This was the beginning of going around the car boot sale, and I actually managed to fill this trolley twice on this day. Unfortunately, the camera actually cuts out. I forgot to wipe the previous footage, and the camera footage ends quite soon.
You got the look, though.
You have? How much are these sort of bits? Oh, you can what those? The dress. Oh, the fancy dress.
How much are you looking for the camera?
I have no idea. Nikki, how much do you want for the camera, darling?
Yeah, pound.
So you've had a little look at the walking around the field. So we're now back at home, and have a little look and see what we've got, shall we?
Well, yes. Are you planning to show everything you got?
No, I'm going to be kind. I'm going to be kind. I must just say it was phenomenal for me. Absolutely phenomenal. So we're going.
He even took the trolley, which he doesn't always do.
And I filled it twice. It was brilliant. We'll go over some of the brief stuff, but first of all, let's get on. I've got some of my favourite bits here, and Jan's got her bits. So we're going to go through that. We'll probably go one at a time. So start off with one of your favourites.
Right,
What have you got?
There's not really favourites.
Favourites.
I only got 4 things. I struggled to get round the sale. It was a monster huge sale today, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was brilliant.
It was big. It was very well subscribed, both in terms of sellers and buyers.
It's what a boot sale should be. Really is.
Yeah, sunny day, everything.
Yeah.
It was a brilliant morning, but I struggled to get round, and I'm paying for it now. So I didn't get an awful lot. I did get this. This is a Pyrex cook and store, and it's basically a glass Pyrex dish with a plastic lid, so you cook your whatever it is in there, and then you pop that on so you can keep it in the fridge or put it in the freezer.
Yep. How much was that?
I paid £3 for it, which isn't a bad price, but there wouldn't be an awful lot of I mean, I could perhaps sell it for maybe 10, I don't know, but I mean, we use this sort of thing all the time, you know.
So is that for us or for reselling?
Well, I kind of bought it as either or. I mean, on a really bad day, I might list it, but I might have to go and get it out of the freezer.
Okay.
It's like, do I wash it up or do I sell it? I don't know. I mean, it's in. The lady said she doesn't think she's ever used it. I think originally it came as the smallest part of a set of 3, which retails at about $29.95 or something.
Yeah.
So
well, that's all good.
I mean, like I said, it's not a huge amount of value to it. It's I don't even know if it says how big it is.
My first thing is also on the food cookie kind of stuff, and it's a, what do you call it? A coffee, not percolator, is it?
Is it
a cafetiere. Cafetiere. It looks like it's never been used. Looking at the bottom.
And considering it's still got the instructions.
It's still got the instructions on. But it
Coffee
also
stoop
comes
in it.
with cork mats. So you got a nice cork mat for it. But it also comes with. Now I've only got one in my hand, but there's a nice little cup.
And these have still got their stickers on.
They've still got their stickers on. They've never
if
been
they've
used.
been through a dishwasher or whatever, then the stickers haven't come off.
The other 3 are in the box over there. I didn't figure to get them all out, but they're exactly the same. And yeah, so I think I paid about £3. I think a lot of my stuff is about £3 kind of.
I think this was an unwanted gift.
Quite possibly.
Because it's nice. It's not been used.
And I've just had a little look, and I'm hoping that actually I can sell it for. Well, I've sold one of these by itself, not as nice as this.
Not a Bodiam one.
For about £10. Now, the fact that this is part of a set, and I've just seen that one has gone for about £30 for the set. So for hopefully £3 into 30 quid. I mean, also the other one that I had didn't have the cork mats with it and whatever. So I think it's a nice brand. Hopefully I've done pretty well on that. So that's my first item that I've I'm going to kind of share. So what have you got next?
Are we taking turns?
Yeah, I'm going to
today?
take turns.
Okay.
Today.
Well, it wouldn't be a boot sale without a paperweight, would it? This one, it's not marked.
Can I take it up close?
Not an excellent quality one, but it's just kind of pretty. It's got lots of different colours, swirly pattern. It's got controlled bubbles in there. It's also got a tiny little ding on the side, which to me doesn't look so much like a chip as a bubble that just got too close to the surface of the glass.
That's nice.
It's okay. I paid £2 for it. You know, I mean, it might sell for 9 or 10 quid.
9 or 10, yeah.
I mean, it's a nice little thing.
Yeah.
If somebody's collecting paperweights, then it adds interest.
As long as you're doubling your money, I mean, that's going to be pretty good.
If you just want to stop your papers from flying away when the windows and doors are open, it would be ideal for the job. So that's that one.
Well, my next thing is I picked up a purse. Now, it's a reasonably average looking purse, possibly if you haven't got a wife who has had mulberry handbags
coming out of my ears
for years and years and years. So there we have the mulberry logo.
And every boot sale we go to, I see fake mulberry everywhere, and it doesn't take much to look at it and say fake.
However,
this one to me doesn't say fake.
It's got all the patterning down there.
It's beautifully made.
It's
real
put
leather.
together really nicely, and I picked it up for 50p.
Right, now the only thing that I would say on this is the tag that's there and the ring that's on the tag holding it onto the zip end. That isn't mulberry. If that were mulberry, the leather would be stamped with a mulberry tree.
And then it's also missing the label or the tag,
the pull
tag
on the end, and also the zip pull where the fake tag is has been opened up in order to get this on.
Yeah.
And that to me says that that's a repair as opposed to...
Yes.
And I just brought down a genuine mulberry to show you. On a genuine, and you can see that's genuine. It's got the ID tag with the... I don't know if you can see that. Do you want to show now?
Yeah.
That's the genuine ID. And on the front there, you've got a mulberry leather with it stamped with the mulberry tree. And also, if you turn around, you can see on this zip pull, the actual zip pull itself, the metal part of it, is stamped with the mulberry tree again. I mean, this is an old bag and it's getting a little bit tired now.
But you can see it on there.
But if you look at the quality of the stitching and
the same kind of quality of stitching
of this bag compared with your purse there, I think that is a genuine purse.
Yeah, obviously as long as I sell it saying that looks like it's a replacement and that there's
no
pull on that. Everything else looks kind of genuine. It kind of smells genuine. So anyway, so I think that was quite good. Now in the same box that was in, I mean, I don't know anything about this brand, but it looked very similar. And because I think that's genuine, there's a good chance that I think that's genuine. I found this one. The brand is Paul Costello, is it?
Yeah, Costello.
So
I think that is a genuine cheaper purse.
Yeah. But it's
almost exactly the same in design.
It's still quite. It's actually got the Fox logo, the Paul Costello Fox logo in there.
And it's also.
And again, I paid 50p for it.
On the inside there, you've got a Paul Costello.
Yeah.
I think this is absolutely genuine.
I don't have
whatever it is.
I don't know anything about this brand, so this is a great opportunity to do a little bit more before I sell it. Do a little bit more research on the brand. Have a look, see what the highest rate of the Paul Costello stuff is.
Find out what they would sell at new.
What they would sell at new. So it's a really great learning opportunity to learn about a brand, and it was mainly because I recognised the mulberry, and then this is, I mean, it's almost an identical type of
it's the same
purse.
design, pretty much the same design.
Yeah. So.
But do you see how that tag actually matches the?
Yes.
Whereas that really doesn't. It's not even the same type of leather.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that one is stitched all around.
Yeah.
You've obviously, it goes through the loop and is stitched all the way around.
And this isn't.
That one isn't.
That's
just stitched across to keep it on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's really interesting. So anyway, so that's a couple of bits that I've got. What have you got next?
I have got next. I have got a Le Creuset Pottery salt and pepper. I undid the bottom so that I can show them to you. They're quite lovely little items. That's
quite cute, aren't
salt
they?
and pepper.
Yeah.
Really nice.
And they're also, you know, it's a proper Le Creuset. I know it's only a bit of paper, but a bit of card. But
it's in the original packaging.
Yeah.
The original packaging says recommended retail price £20.
Yeah.
But I think that they would sell for probably maybe up to £40 on eBay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. Had a quick look through. Haven't seen any this colour. I think they're a nice little thing. I paid £3 for them, so
yeah, it's going to be
whatever you do with it,
it's going to be a profit on there, isn't there?
So
yeah, that's really nice.
So that's my third item.
So my next item. Now this item is I picked it up purely because of watching. I don't remember who the YouTuber is that I saw, but someone was they made a film, and they had, I don't know if it's this model, but they had one of these, which looks quite like a nice little suitcasey kind of thing, but it is actually a turntable. Now it's not very clean. It obviously need a little bit of a clean and stuff, but it is believe it's a battery turntable. So it means you go out on a field. If somebody was at a car boot sale and they were selling records,
or a record fair,
or something like that, this is something you could take with you, and you could demonstrate that the records work fine.
Yeah,
it also has
a really nice clean.
Over there somewhere that there's the power cable for it,
and
but
you've got little speakers at the front.
You've got little speakers at the front, which is really nice.
It's got all 4 feet, has it? I can see those.
Yeah, it's got
all 4 feet.
All 4 feet still.
Nice little carry handle.
Now, saying that, I did actually pay quite a lot for it. For me, what I consider quite a lot is I paid £15 for it. But I've got a feeling that I should be able to sell it for at least 45.
So it's manufactured June 2013.
So
didn't come with a cable, did it? But
no, I think it did come with a cable.
Oh,
I've got the cable. Got the cable over on the chair.
Right, okay, so you can
So
plug it in and use it if you're at a venue with power.
So I've not tested it, obviously, yet, but yeah. So turntable. Have you got anything else there?
I have one final item because I only bought 4 things today.
Hang on, wait for the dogs. There, shut up.
We might have to edit the dogs barking out.
There.
And this was something I spotted from afar. It caught my eye, and I would say I ran over. I don't run anymore, but I staggered over with my trusty old granny wheelie walker. And I picked it up and I had a look. And it is a piece of Lladro. Don't know if you can see the maker's mark on the bottom there. Another thing that I've noticed with Lladro is when you buy, when they make these ornaments, the cheaper ones seem to have, I don't know why, but they seem to have a much bigger hole at the bottom, but Lladro are always quite small.
Can I show the bottom of the right up close?
Yeah, if you want to be very careful.
There you go. So that's the Lladro mark. Okay, and that's the hole at the bottom. But that is the Lladro mark.
When you actually look at the whole piece, it just screams quality. This is model number 4522. Nino con Pedro, I think it is, or Perro. My Spanish is awful, but it's boy with dog. It was launched in 1970, retired in 1998, so they're not actually making this particular one anymore. And it doesn't come with it didn't come with box and papers, but should be able to achieve an easy £75 with that, plus postage.
Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, Lladro is Spanish, a Spanish company that make these beautiful figurines, often in these very muted colours, although they do also make some religious iconography as well, that can go up into sort of 11,000 per piece. Right. So if you see one of those at a boot sale,
yes.
Even if they want £5 for it, pay.
Yeah. Well, you want to pay £3?
This one I actually paid £15 for, which is more than I wanted to, but it is in lovely condition. You know, there's not bits chipped or broken. There were some worrying spots on it that I thought, well, but I think that's actually dirt. It just needs a damn good clean, which I will do very, very carefully. Yeah. And so it's something that I've been looking for at boot sales for a while, is a decent piece of Lladro. There were a lot of Lladro lookalikes. Yeah. At the boot sale, and I can't remember the name of them. You've also got, apart from Lladro, you've also got Neo by Lladro, which used to be a separate company that worked in association with Lladro, but now I think Lladro's actually taken it over, and the mark will actually say Neo by Lladro. Yeah. But their quality still isn't quite as good as the actual Lladro pieces. But the ones that I've been seeing today is another company again. Yeah. Same kind of design, same muted colours. So it's a copy, and I think it's when people have gone on holiday to Spain and they've bought a piece of Spanish figurine, like Lladro, which was the very expensive one, but
not quite.
Probably a lot cheaper. So
yeah.
But that's my haul for today. It's just 4 things, one of which may not even make it onto... Yeah.
Well, I'm going to quickly show some of my other stuff, but it's going to be brief because I literally had so much stuff. So I'm going to quickly just kind of... I'm not going to go into depth with it, but just kind of show you some
Or
of
perhaps
what...
you should show it all and then just fast forward the film.
Yeah.
So you can have a little chipmunk voice.
Okay, so... Oh, not that one. Cameras. Loads of cameras today. Absolutely loads of cameras. From the digital ones to the film ones. Absolutely brilliant. So...
you got two Olympus, I think, or 3 Olympus, was it?
Olympus, there's Nikon, there's all kinds of... Minolta.
They're good brands, so they're really nice branded.
A Garmin sat-nav, TomTom sat-nav, TomTom sat-nav, more TomTom sat-navs, more TomTom sat-navs. So yeah, that was pretty good. This is reasonably beaten and battered. But we have an Xbox 360 and it's grubby, so it needs a damn good clean.
Because after I bought one of these at yesterday's boot sale for £20, I came home, looked on Marketplace, and there was one being advertised for 30 but open to offers, so I offered 20 and got that one as well. So yesterday I got 2 for £20.
This one,
and then you got that one
for £8.
£8.
So I don't know if it works, but if this one works, I'll be using it as the test one for testing. The one we keep and we'll sell the other 2. We'll sell the other 2, so that's nice. It did come with a power pack. However, I haven't been doing anything with Xbox at that point. I picked up some games, so that was actually for me a Destiny. That's one for me to actually play, but I picked it up today. I picked up these for £1 each. Jan's one that she picked up.
The first one I picked up yesterday at the boot sale had a kinetic.
Had the kinetic, so I picked up a game so that we can actually test and see if that works before selling it, and then it's got a game that it can actually go with when that's sold, is what I'm thinking. Now if you think that should be sold completely separately, then let us know, but yeah, so I picked up some games, but they were quite cheap. Then 2,000-piece puzzle.
Which I was looking at every puzzle I saw, looking for a 2,000-piece one, because they do go for much better money.
That was nice.
But you're on your own counting all the pieces.
Yes. And then there's a bag here of...
And he got that 2,000-piece puzzle for how much?
£2.
Which is excellent.
Then in here there is a bag of radio. I got a bag of radios. Bought them all separately. I've just put them in a bag for now. There's a couple of Roberts radios. There's this is really grubby.
That is a bit.
That is really grubby, but I picked it up for £1. Once it's all cleaned, it's
Actually,
DVD, cassette.
That is a really nice sort of aqua green on grey. It's a really nice colour. If you can clean it without taking.
And it's got a remote with it.
I think it's been a kitchen radio.
So yeah, it looks like a kitchen kind of grubbiness.
That greasy grubbiness look about it.
But so there's a whole bag of radios there, and then what you're not going to see behind here is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got about 5 DVD players. I've got a Blu-ray player, and there's also, actually it's on the top, also another little turntable. Now I don't know about how well this
mini turntable, and it does.
Little Bosch.
45 and 33, but frankly there aren't many people left
who did 78
who haven't already got a record player.
Yes. So hopefully that'll clean up okay.
It's got a reject button.
Egypt.
No, reject. It's not an ejector seat.
Anyway, so there's that. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah. Oh, and the other thing.
He really did have an excellent day today.
Excellent day. Now, there was a couple of bags.
Treasure bags, we call them, because they're called God knows what.
It was about £2. It was about £2. one was all wires, so this one is all kinds of wires, including SCART leads and stuff like that, HDMI cables, whole load of stuff in there on that one. And then exactly the same kind of thing on this one, £2, but it already has, there's a Ethernet cable, sealed. But then you've got things like, there's a old Nokia phone. I don't know if anybody uses old Nokias. There's
That's a blast from the past.
It is, isn't it?
Do you know, I've got a load of old phones in the drawer, perhaps I ought to get them.
There's an old Nokia phone. There's
and even older.
And even older. I mean,
House phone.
That's a house phone.
Binatone is that? Yeah, Binatone.
But someone might want that kind of look, you know.
Well, you never know if a film company or something is going to be needing something.
Yeah. You've got a big old phone.
Now that's an excellent invention, because if you wire it to the wall, then you're not going to lose it as easily,
Exactly.
I can see them making it.
We've got a couple of calculators in here.
Is that a phone as well?
That's a phone.
Tiny little Samsung.
Tiny little Samsung. We've got that type of thing. Casio calculators. There's more.
What's that?
There's another Ethernet cable.
Because we
SCART
used to have an
cables.
Ethernet cable that was about 20 miles long. And
Yeah.
somehow we've lost it, and I haven't thrown it out. Have you
There
any
was
idea where it
another-
went?
No. Loft maybe. Another little phone. I think that was the one that plugged in.
And how much did you pay for all this jumble?
All this jumble, £2.
Oh, it's a bargain, I'd say.
So
And on our way back from the boot sale, we visited Neil's mum, who then told us she's been throwing SCART leads away.
yeah, she's
You know,
been
the lady who never throws anything
anything
away.
away.
She always tries to find a home for everything.
But if I'm picking up, see, my thought behind this is that some of the
Hello, Sue, if you're watching.
yes, hi Mum. Some of the DVD players are still on SCART,
Yeah.
so they might actually want the SCART. It might actually want the SCART lead to go with it.
Do
So-
the new TVs have SCART sockets?
A lot of them don't.
Can you get a SCART to
I haven't found that.
conversion
I haven't found that
thingy,
out
what's
yet.
it?
I've not actually looked to see if there is a conversion. Oh, there goes that phone.
That's one for the dog. Not
So-
that we've lost a phone to a dog since Darcy was a puppy.
No. No.
And I remember
that's-
putting it on Facebook saying I blame the owner.
Oh, and I also picked up a ink.
Is
See-
that a photo ink? That doesn't look like standard HP ink. That looks
So-
like a... What does it say?
Photo.
Yeah, photo.
So it's a photo ink. I don't know. It's should be sort of-
Recommended retail price £19.86. Tilneys of Worthing £7.88. So you know where to go to get your inks.
Yes. So anyway, 50p. So
But what's the...
date. It's going to be well out of date, but somebody might
But
want it.
then, February 2007, they're about the age of the ones that I sold
Yes.
recently, and I got good money for them.
Exactly.
Even though I put in the listing, because that's actually not an out of date buy. That's That's when the guarantee runs out
Yeah.
on it.
So that's quite good. Now, saying that, I think I spent about £170 today.
Yeah, because again we
Um,
had a £100 float each for today,
Yeah.
and we had £100 each for tomorrow, and you dipped into tomorrow's money.
No, I didn't officially. Well, I did dip into it, but only to stick some fuel in. So I didn't actually dip into it to buy.
At the boot sale, you said to me, I'm going back to the car to get more money.
Well, yeah, no, okay, yeah, all right. Okay, so if you work it out to the way...
Neil, it's... You're allowed to. It's
No,
your
I
money.
know,
Don't-
but what, the way I worked it is we had, in case there was lots of stuff that we wanted, like there was today. So I took 200 today, but yesterday the plan was to have 100 for Saturday, 100 for Sunday, 100 for Monday.
each.
But yesterday I only spent £30 odd.
And I did say take the other,
So-
take tomorrow's with you. So if you need to dip into it,
Yes.
because it would be tragic if we had the money sitting at home and there's a massive bargain that.
Exactly. Well, I think I got massive bargains.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm not saying
so-
it's a bad thing that you
but
dipped into tomorrow's money. I'm just saying that.
Accumulatively, what I've actually spent is still only £200.
Because
So I still have
I was
100
going
for
to say
tomorrow.
at the end of the day, but I'm going to stop myself because I really hate that expression.
Oh, go on,
But-
say it, say it.
No, well, I did, only to say
I
I
know.
don't want to say.
Yes.
But you had in total £300 for 3 days.
Yes.
And if you spend it all on the first day,
Doesn't matter.
well, all I'm saying is
Well, it's a bit
that
boring
just
for
means
the
that
other
you can't
2
spend
days.
it on the other 2 days.
But if the good stuff is there on one certain day, you need to get that stock.
But it was
But
just to try and
I
eke our
do
money
look
out a little
forward-
bit. You know, I mean, I spent £35 yesterday.
Yeah, you've got a hell of a lot of catching up to do tomorrow.
But
You've got over
I
200
think-
quid to spend
I
tomorrow.
know, I might just have a bumper day, but I can't remember what I actually said. I know I said that I had Mum's cake tin on yesterday, but I can't remember if the sale came in before we actually did that film.
But tell the people what you've managed to do.
I sold a cake tin that's been in my family since I was a tiny child. So I'm talking, it's 60 years old to my memory, at least.
Yeah.
So it's old, it's a little bit dented in places, a little bit scratched. It was kind of grubby as well. And I was going to clean it, but then I thought, but some people like the patina on really old things.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I said in the listing, you might want to clean it gently, but I've left it not clean.
Yeah.
And
Because people wouldn't want it scrubbed with...
I'd had an offer on it for £20, which I counted at 25. They declined that, and somebody did the buy it now at 35. So it's 35.
Come on, dogs, pack it in. Hey.
Excuse me, Chef. So it sold at 35, which meant that everything that I bought yesterday was covered by Mum's old cake tin.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
may
that
or
was
may
really
not
good.
have belonged to her stepmother before her.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Cool.
But that was really good.
Anyway.
I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself.
I
I
think,
said it all yesterday.
So, if you've enjoyed seeing this stuff and like our films, please comment down below. Let us know that you're enjoying them. It's really nice to get a little bit of feedback. If there's anyone who's got any information on any of the stuff that we've been talking about and that we've shown, really interesting to hear from you guys about that as well. And we'll be out at where are we going tomorrow?
Sayers Common tomorrow.
We're going to Sayers Common tomorrow. It's Monday. This film
holiday
will
Monday.
be out this evening. If anyone's at Sayers Common and you see me in my yellow cap and Janet, my yellow cap, and Janet in her purple
And I'll
cap,
be the old lady sitting on the wheelie walker.
yeah. If you see us, come and say hi. It's always nice to see people. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, so thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, and see you soon.
We'll talk to you again tomorrow.